It's time for another entertaining Eats.
Italiano style!
Oh, these are so fresh, loaded with cheese, and baked with incredible marinara sauce.
Oh, I'm telling you, one bite is an Italian celebration.
Delicioso! Yay! So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My rolling in the deep Loon.
That's right. That's all.
I throw in an Adele reference any chance I get.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, we are cooking with eggplant.
Yay.
We're so excited. This is this is just classic Italian. I love it so much.
Too.
So let's talk about, we've got our eggplant here that we've already prepped. So
look at how pretty. That
isn't
was
it
cut
pretty?
so nicely.
Well, gee, I wonder who did that. Tom.
I did. So what I did is I got out my trusty mandolin. If you don't have a mandolin, you can just use, just a sharp knife and just be careful.
A steady hand.
Yep, and cut them evenly. We cut them in between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. And after I'm done cutting those, I laid out 8 of them. That's how many we're going to make today. So I laid out 8 of them, and I salted them very thoroughly because you want to soften those eggplants.
The strips up. So the water, the salt pulls out the moisture, and it just makes them soft.
Yeah, it makes them a little more pliable.
Yeah. So we use 2 eggplants. This will make anywhere from, depending on how many you want to serve. You can do as up to 12 of these, but we did 8. If you got some left over, just save it. Yeah. Anyway, so then it's going to sit in the salt for about 30 minutes.
Right,
we put it in a colander,
yeah.
because it will release some of that liquid. And we like to either put it in a bowl or put it in your sink. And then after 30 minutes, you need to get rid of that salt, otherwise it's going to be really salty. So just under your faucet, just rinse it off. That's all you got to do. And then you want to dry it on some paper towels, and then get it ready over here on a platter to go.
Those look great.
And you'll see. When you first cut them, they're not pliable like that.
Pretty stiff.
Yeah, they are. So now I'm just going to, before you get going, I've got a nice large baking sheet here. I put down parchment paper just because I'm being extra. I don't want anything to stick.
Right.
And
you
so
want to get those off easily.
Yeah, it just helps, and also makes cleanup a little easier too. So, and then I'm hitting it with a little cooking spray. So now all I'm going to do is, we've got our oven cranked to 450 degrees. So we're going to roast these, which is just going to make them super easy to roll. So I've just squirt a little bit of olive oil on there, and I'm just going to continue doing this until I've filled up this pan.
Yay! And while he's doing that, I'm going to make this amazing ricotta mixture that we stuff them with.
We love a good stuffing.
So good. So I've got a cup of whole milk ricotta.
Go with whole milk if you can. It's the best.
So good. And then I've got 4 ounces of mozzarella, and we've chopped that up, a rough chop,
if you will.
Mozzarella and ricotta. Perfect,
I know.
perfect.
I'm telling you, this is classic Italian.
More cheese. I've got 2 tablespoons of Parmesan.
More cheese, please.
Yay. And then we've got some parsley, which is a tablespoon of parsley. And we also need some salt and pepper, so I've got about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Yeah.
And then I've got a good healthy pinch of pepper. Yes. And now I'm just going to mix this all
Isn't it fun to
up.
watch the Loon cook? I just love it. It's so entertaining. Okay, now these are going to go in the oven.
It's very entertaining.
It is. It's so much fun.
Oh, I could just eat this right now.
I know, but don't. So these are going to go for literally about 10 minutes, and then we're going to flip them. They're going to go for like another 8, and then it all comes together.
Yay.
And then we're going to talk about this marinara.
Marinara.
Okay,
Yay.
we've got roasted eggplant. So just so you know, we let that go for 10 minutes, and then I carefully removed it from the oven. Be careful, that's a hot oven.
Yeah.
And then I just got a pair of tongs, and I flipped it over.
You
and now
flipped them.
I let it go for another 8 minutes. Here.
Yay, those look great.
Now, aren't those beautiful? Now, there are a couple of words on this. Okay, you need to now, at this point, reduce your temperature to 350 because
350.
we're going to bake them. Okay, so you can see right here that here I'm going to scooch
that up.
I'm going to scooch that on up.
Scooch it,
would you? So that really it's really great. What helps tremendously, and I will say, is that mandolin really helped to keep at a uniform size.
Yeah.
It's real easy.
I've done it before where I'm like, I got a fat end over
I
here.
know. It's really easy to as you're cutting and then you get a really skinny side, and that's okay. It
makes it look a little more rustic.
A little more homemade, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then also this parchment paper that I got nice and greased up helped a lot.
Totally.
So this is so much fun. I love doing this. Okay, so now if you want to.
1 second, I just want to move that so people make sure people can see.
Okay.
All right.
So now what we're going to do is I just dropped a little there, but that's okay. I'm going to use my hands to do this. And I probably overdid it.
Oh, wait. While you're doing that, Chris, I've got
Well, let me show them this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We'll go, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to place
Well,
it
I do. But you see how you just
that's so
you
pretty.
rollatini on over, and then that's it. Okay, yeah. So now talk about that. I'll keep doing this.
That's adorable.
It's so adorable.
All right, so we've got our baking dish here. Look at how cute that is. I love this baking dish. It looks like an antique,
But it's not.
It's not.
Anything but.
So I've got Chris's homemade marinara. It is to die for. There's a link for it in the recipe on the blog.
But it is not difficult to make. I make it big batches of it all the time and freeze it.
Yeah.
It takes probably about 45 minutes to make, and
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that. Of course, you can get good quality marinara nowadays at the supermarket. I've sometimes, in a real pinch, you know what you can do is find your favorite Italian restaurant, and they'll a lot of times they'll sell you their homemade marinara sauce.
Yes.
And that's homemade is best.
I'm putting a nice layer down
I
of
see
this
that.
marinara because those are going to nestle in there. This is the perfect appetizer for an Italian feast, I'll tell you.
It is. I tell you.
I tell you.
I tell you.
I'm going to start assembling.
Start nestling, would you?
Yes.
You may have also heard that now fact checkers, tell me if I'm wrong because I know you will, but in Italy, this dish actually is called an eggplant involtini.
Okay.
And it's really, but in like the United States and elsewhere, it's called rollatini. I just think Americans have more fun saying rollatini.
Rollatini.
It's a little, because you're rolling it.
Okay.
But they're identical. They really are the
Let's
same.
see if I can squeeze all of them in one
I mean, that's
line.
like and again.
Oh, perfect. Oh, wait, you've got two more?
We do.
How many
We could have done.
Oh,
Just do one on the side.
let's do that. Right there. Tuck it right in there.
I mean,
yes.
whatever it takes to fill up your pan.
I like it. It's cute that
He
way.
likes it pretty.
And now I'm going to add a little more over the top, the middle of
down the center
of these guys. These are so cute.
They are really beautiful, and this is a perfect start to like a really great Italian feast. It's not real heavy; it's vegetarian, and now we're just going to line it with a little more of that grated Parmesan cheese. Go with quality if you possibly can. Oh, thanks. So now,
sorry, oops.
Okay, so. This is going to go in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until it's nice and bubbly, and then it's time to eat.
Oh, that looks so good. Mm.
Yay, it's time. Oh,
Yay,
my gosh.
roll it on out here.
Rolling your way, baby.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
That looks great. Here, bring it just towards me a little bit. Over there. There you go. I want people to make sure they get the full effect.
Isn't that beautiful? I mean, besides...
It's bubbling.
It's bubbling, which means we're going to, take a bullet for you, but that's okay.
Yay,
so I'm
look
gonna
at that. That
finish
is
this
so
off.
pretty.
It's gorgeous.
It's like the colors of the Italian flag.
It is. It's like, I feel like I'm looking at Italy right here and just wishing I was there.
Yay!
Okay. So now, this is always the fun part. I'm gonna, go ahead and dole some of this out for you. I think I'm gonna come in this way.
Oh, perfect. Yay! Do one at a time, Chris.
I think I can get you.
Okay.
I think we can do it here.
No.
All right, I'll do one at a time. I've started.
Yes. There you go. Come on over.
That cheese.
Hurry up. There we go.
Hurry up.
Oh, Chris, you're slopping.
Well, I mean, this cheese is melty.
Aren't you going to put one more on?
Okay, sure. I guess I could bring this closer.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Where am I putting it? Right here?
Right there, yeah. Oh, yes.
That. Oh my gosh. This is.
All right. Spoon yourself out some.
I don't know why
clean up this mess.
What?
You spoon yourself out some. I'm going to clean up this mess.
I don't know why we don't make this more often.
I know.
It is
we haven't made it for probably
a
5
few years.
Yeah.
A few years. It's in, I told Wesley about it the other day, and he was like, I don't know. It doesn't have meat in it.
I'm always that way.
Well, I know.
I'm like, does it have meat in it?
Yeah.
Y'all, look at how gorgeous.
Does it need just another little sprinkle of parsley just for good?
Yeah. I could have probably put some more cheese on there too.
Oh, no, you're good.
All right.
You're good. You are. What we're doing here is buying ourselves a little time.
Yeah, because it's so hot.
Oh, I'm so excited though. I am ready to dig in.
Look at that, you guys. I'm putting a little marinara on and make sure I got a marinara on there.
It's so cheesy.
And I've got this. And now I'm gonna blow on it. Hold on. Hold.
Okay, here we go. How's that possible?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's delicioso too.
It is just, I mean, that eggplant melts in your mouth.
And that ricotta mozzarella mixture
guys,
is so
I
good.
just, you know, I'm not Italian and I don't claim to be, and when I think of Italian food, classic Italian food, that is it.
That is the perfect. You can have that for an appetite. You can have that for an entree.
Yeah, you could have it for an entree. You could, I think.
Wow, y'all. You need to just whip this up real quick and feel the feelings that we're feeling. And it's 10,000% Loon approved!
Yay! Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. This is so much fun. It's kind of like eggplant parmesan, but a lot lighter. It's not
and
breaded
easier to make.
And easier to make. You saw it was not hard to do. It is a crowd pleaser
So
like none
tasty.
other. The Loon is flipping out, and so am I. You guys, we love you so much. Make rollatini.
Yay!
Roll, baby, roll.